Oh no, losing landing gear. Doesn't this look insanely amazing? Oh yes, take a look at this beauty. Yes, X-Plane 12 is now more beautiful than ever, without any shader mods installed. It is true, X-Plane 12 has been released for quite a while now. It was released in September of 2022, over 1.5 years ago, and now we have finally the first big update, the X-Plane 12.1. It is not official, it's still only in the beta stage, but everybody can download it. Just click Update X-Plane in your X-Plane installer and click the box, check for betas. And there you have it, the 12.1 beta, which brings a lot of visual improvements, which I very, very much like. And everybody, in today's video, we shall explore all of them. There's specifically one new feature that I very, very much like. Take a look at this. Yes, at the beginning of the year, I talked to my friends of X-Plane, and they were like, oh, we've got an upcoming thing that you'll very, very much like. X-Plane's probably the first big flight simulator to introduce sparks from pavement collisions on airplane. Yes, everybody, a new particle system that we'll definitely take a look at. Now, what we have right here is this beautiful 737. We are in some sort of a screenshot mode, which is why we have a depth of field. Yes, I mean, we have Shade Axe before for the flight simulator. It's from Airsoft, costs $15, and they kind of tried to add a depth of field simulation. But X-Plane now has added a sort of a screenshot mode right here. Shows screenshot controls so we can enable the depth of field or disable it. I guess for flying, it makes a bit of sense to disable it. I mean, your eyes don't have a depth of field, really. Anyway, we can actually even adjust the F number. This is more specific than even Microsoft. We can have this is a very expensive camera now. Very open lens here. We can set the focus distance. Right now we cannot set that because we've locked the focus on the aircraft, but we can also maybe, yeah, there you go, lock the focus on the trees in the background so the airplane is not in focus anymore. We even have exposure, which is pretty crazy. This is like a full-on camera now. But we also, let's go ahead and set out auto exposure. That's better. This surely will enable us to make beautiful screenshots of our airplane parts hitting the ground. Let's go ahead and do that. Come on, take off. We're at Telluride Airport, and something I would like to do is have a big tail strike. So let's go ahead and do that. Flaps 40. We're kind of doing an A321 simulation. What you can already tell, besides the screenshot feature, there's a big blooming effect, which kind of almost washes out the highlights here of the white. We'll get to that later. Come on now, let's maybe try to do a tail strike. Really. Come on. Maybe help with the center of gravity right here. Yes, come on, let's introduce a tail strike. Yes. Yes! Take a look at the sparks! There's a lot of sparks here, even with some smoke particles, and I really, really like that. Take a look. Did you see that? And now we're actually crashing. This is cool. Perhaps with a little bit of depth of field. Now in a wonderful slow motion, you can see the tail of the aircraft going down. And it doesn't show the particles in replay mode, sadly. But this is incredible. I mean, it is true. The standard for flight simulation visuals are insanely high, especially since the worldwide success of the Microsoft Flight Simulator, which offers, their global satellite data streaming, all good. I mean, we all have that for the X-Plane Flight Simulator as well, with the pretty reliable auto ortho. Been released for almost a year now, and it gives us really, really good satellite scenery coverage all around the world for, a few gigabytes. So that's nice. Maybe, yeah, something else to be worked on is the buildings that Microsoft does nail because of the Bing, with their AI that makes buildings match like they are in real life. But hey, that's a small thing. I think here, this blooming effect, actually, it's a little excessive. Sometimes it might look like the camera is dirty. I guess in the final release, they'll make the blooming actually custom and adjustable so that you don't have to have it. By the way, the screenshot mode in the cockpit isn't very useful. Maybe disable the depth of field. We're now landing here in the south of France. We've got very sunny weather. It is slightly windy. Yeah, something else that's added new is some sort of a better real weather implementation. They have a new server for that. Now we can see all the winds up to 50,000 feet, which is nice. They're using really good real data. That's something that Microsoft Flight Simulator also offers. I mean, I don't mean to compare the two, but take a look at this. I mean, I'm sure you don't have a 757 like that for the Flight Simulator D. So let me go ahead and land now. Everything seems fine. Nothing will go wrong here. Shh. I don't know what the airplane is complaining about. I see no problem. All right, come on, touchdown. Oh no! Oh, what's gonna happen now when we touch down? Of course, there's gonna be lots of sparking. Oh yeah, that sparks. As you can see on the, everything's broken. All right, this is actually not a very realistic crash, but you can see there's lots of smoke there. There's lots of brown out now. This is a new particle system that I very much like. That just wasn't very good. Let's maybe try a different airplane. As vanilla airplanes work the best, let's try the A330. All right, looking good. One new change also is the new head-up display. It looks like this now, which is a whole lot better. If you're flying aircraft that don't, have any cockpit simulator, this is actually quite nice now. We're very fast. And also, we have no nose landing gear. All right, that's gonna go well. All right, come on. You need to make it smooth, okay? We want to touch the nose down safely. All right. There it is. Oh no. Lots of smoke. Engine are hitting the ground. Very nice. Take a look at all that smoke being initiated. Now, what I almost forgot to mention was that, of course, the Spark model is a whole lot better visible at night, naturally. Take a look at the 737. Oh, no! Losing landing gear. Doesn't this look insanely amazing? Now, this is in beta stage, so as you can see, even in the grass, we've got sparks. That's probably not too realistic, but take a look at that. Very, very nice. I mean, this is the MD-80. I hope it doesn't have any landing gear problems. Hold on. Maybe the left main landing gear and see what happens. I guess some planes... Oh, all right. I guess we're not fast enough for sparks to build up. Maybe we can take off here. Take a look at this two-legged MD-80. Some smoke here. Very nice. Come on. We are able to gain speed. Come on. Take a look at that airspeed indicator. Yeah. All is fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, God. There's actual deer on the runway still from that last video. Oh, goodness. All right. That's a stupid video. Good. There we go. Now, something else that they made significant improvements with is the water. You might not be able to see, but actually it looks quite a bit different. It looks a bit nicer. It is... I noticed a little bit of graininess always here, especially with the water and also some of the airplane. I guess that's one effect that I would like to turn off. Let's land without landing here at Saba Airport and maybe see if we can stop that way. Come on, let's stop this airplane and maybe see how far we can get this plane scratched here on this asphalt runway. Oh, geez, the runway's down there. All right.
Landing gear.
Oh, all right, there we go. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Slight smoke, a little bit of fumes and sparks, and there we go. We have stopped on the beautiful Cirrus Vision Jet. One of the minor tweaks they did was new JATO rockets. Take a look at the new particle system of the JATOs. That looks actually pretty nice, but physics aren't really there. Overall, the beta 2 of the 12.1.0 of X-Plane, thousands of added things and fixes. And I mean, take a look at how beautiful, genuinely beautiful this flight simulator is now. Here we are at St. Bartholomew. The weather isn't too good, which is why the runway is very wet. Take a look at things. Take a look at the grass being browned out by our power of the engines. This is how it looked in real life. I think this is like they put makeup on X-Plane 12. Can we take off? No, we can't. Take a look at how black the water is. You can really feel how shitty the weather is in the Caribbean today. Although they might want to... It doesn't look... It looks a little grainy still. So everybody, I really am a big fan of this upgrade. And I can't wait to scratch some more airplane parts on the runway. So everything, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters. Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Finder, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.